Hello learners, today I am going to show you how we solve simultaneous equations by using the elimination method. So we have so far looked at the substitution method. So in this method we make one of the variable in both equations the same. That is to say, we make them to have equal value. After that, by either addition or subtraction, we eliminate the variable that we have meant same values. So we are going to look at examples. In this lesson I have 3 examples, but I'll show you 2 of them, and the third one I either leave you either one of them to go and solve as an exercise. So for this lesson, let me show you how we do it in example 1, and I also show you in example 3, and for example 2 I'll just tell you the solutions and you attempt as your homework. So let's start with example 1. In example 1 we have 7x plus 2y. This gives us 47. We have 5x minus 4y is equals to 1. Let's label our equations. It is always good to label them for reference. So we label that as 1 and we label this equation as equation 2. Now, after that, in elimination, we have said we make one of the variables in both equations have same value. So the variable that you want to make have same value is the variable that you want to eliminate. So in this one, let's say we eliminate y. So if we want to eliminate the variable y, you check at what you can multiply with in 1 and also in 2, the value that you can multiply in equation 1 and also in equation 2 to get the values of I being equal. So in short, in this case, we want to make these values maybe have 4, to be 4 here and 4 here. So for equation 2, we can just say multiply by 1 because that one will remain to be 4. And in equation 1, we multiply by 2 because our aim is to make y have the same value, which is 4. You can always check the nearest value that can be achieved, because if we say we make 8, we shall multiply 2 by 4 and we multiply 1 by 4. But to make work easier, you can look at the nearest value that can be achieved. In this case, we can achieve 4 by multiplying 1 by 2, and this one you can leave it like that, or you say multiply by 1. So if we multiply this by 2 and we multiply this by 1, we have our new equations, which are, we multiply 7. We have to multiply throughout. Don't just multiply the 2 which has the y, multiply everything with the 2. So let's see how we do it. 7 times 2, we get 14x, plus 2 times 2, 4y. This is equals to 47 times 2, which is 94. So this is equation 3. the equation 2 we can multiply 2 because we have said we can multiply by 1. So it will remain the same. 5x minus 4y is equals to 1. So now we have that. We can label this as 4. There is no harm. Now after that, you have to look at the operation, either addition or subtraction, which will give you the value of y which we want to eliminate being 0. You have to look at the operation which will give you 0 at y. So in this stage you have to be very keen when you are choosing the operation. For instance, if we add the two equations, this equation 4 and 3, equation 3 and 4, we shall have 4 which is positive plus minus 4. So we shall have plus 4 plus minus 4. A plus and minus gives us a minus, so it is 4 minus 4 which is 0. Let's say someone chose to subtract the 2. So it will, on the value of y, we shall have positive 4 minus minus 4. And minus gives us positive. So it is a positive 4 plus 4, which is 8. And this is wrong because we need to get the value of y being 0 so that we eliminate it and remain with x. So we shall add the two equations in order to make the value of y 0. So let's add 3 and 4. So we have 14x plus 4y is equals to 94. And we have 5x minus 4y is equals to 1. Let's add. We said we add. So when we add these two, we shall get 19x. This is 0, so we don't have to write it. And this is equals to 94 minus 1. Sorry, 94 plus 1 because we are adding, which is 95. So we have x now alone. We divide both sides by 19. We get x is equals to 95 divided by 19. X is value 5. So we have gotten the value of x. After that, very important, you substitute in the original equations. So our original equations is 1 and 2. So you use either 1 or 2 and substitute the value of x and get y. For instance, I will choose equation 2. Let's substitute x is equals 5 in 2. Equation 2 is 5x minus 4y is equals to 1. So we have 5 times 5. This is equals to 4y, which gives us 1. So we get 25. We should be equals to let's have it. Let's group the like terms together at this point. So let's have first 25 minus 4y is equals to 1. Let's have it. Then we have gotten 25 minus 4y is equals to 1. We take 4y this side and we bring 1 on this side. We have 25 minus 1 is equals to 4y. This gives us 24 is equals to 4y. We divide both sides by 4. By 4, 1 by 4, 6. and here we remain with y. So our y is 6. So the value of y is 6 and the value of x is 5. You can substitute in this equation either of the two. You can substitute and check whether left hand side is equals to the right hand side. Now that is example 1. This example 2, I will leave it as an exercise. I want to solve example 3 because I want to show you how we can solve equations that have fractions. So in this case, now let's start with our example 3 in our case. So we have 1 over 3x plus y is equals to 10 over 3. And we have 2x plus 1 over 4x. Sorry, it is not x, it is y. So this is y, and this gives us 11 over 4. So let's have this as 1 and this as 2. So these our original equations, we can rewrite them by removing the fractions. So let's start. Let's start with 1, for example. We have 1 over 3x. So if you want to make it simpler, first you can remove the fractions. So that x plus y is equals to 10 over 3. LCM here is 3. So we multiply throughout by 3. So 3 shall cancel with 3. And this 3 shall go with this 3. And we shall remain with x plus 3y is equals to 10. Let's have this as 3. Let's go to our equation 2 and make it with no fractions. So we have 2x plus a quarter y. This gives us 11 over 4. LCM is 4. We multiply through by 4. This 4 goes with this 4. And this one goes with this one. We shall remain with 8x plus y is equals to 11. And we can say this is equation 4. Can make that as equation 4. Now, it is simple now for us to use 3 and 4 and find the values of x and y using the elimination method. So, let's have our equations. We have let's have another space. So we have our equations from this step, which is 3x plus 3y is 10. So we have x plus 3y is equals to 10. And we have 8x plus y is equals to 11. 8x plus y is equals to 11. Now, using these two, let's eliminate one of the variables. And I need us to eliminate y. So let's eliminate y. So to eliminate y, as I said earlier in example 1, we have to make the value of y to be the same value. So how can we achieve that? I said the nearest value is that what we can consider. So making y to be 3 in both equations can help us. So this can be achieved by multiplying this equation by 3. So we shall have a new equation in this case, which is 24, that is 8 times 3 plus 3y is equals to 33. Let's have this as equation 5. We have not touched this equation, which was our equation 3. This was our equation 3. So now, our equation 3 and 5, they have the value of y being 3. So we can check the operation, either addition or subtraction, that can give us y to be 0. So in this case, very simple, it is subtraction, because 3 positive minus 3 positive, we get a 0. So let's write it, and you can always check the equation which should be subtracted from the other. So in this case, we subtract 5, equation 5, this is y. So equation 5, we subtract 3. So we have x plus 3y. This gives us 10. So we subtract these two. 24 minus, just a minute. There is somewhere where we have not written it rightly. This equation was 8x plus y. So it is not 8y. So that is a mistake we meant. So let's correct it. Have this as 8x. Yes, now it is right. So this case now we shall have here as 24x. So we shall have, let's write it again. Sorry for that. Let's have afresh. So we have we are having our new equation after multiplying this by 3. We have 24x plus y is equals to 33. And this, I have said, we make it equation 5. And we subtract this x plus this is 3y, because we have to multiply y by 3 and also 11 by 3. Then we subtract x plus 3y. Yes, that is correct, is equals to 10. 24 minus x, we get 23x. 3 minus 3y minus 3y is 0, so we equate these to 33 minus 10, which is 23. We divide both sides by 23. Our x will be 23, 1, 23, 1. Our x is 1. Now we have gotten the value of x, which is 1. Let's substitute this. We take this to our original equations. So our original equation was, let's take this one, which is a third x plus y is equals to 10 over 3. So let's have a third x plus y is equals to 10 over 3. So we are going to substitute x is equals to 1. So we have a third times 1 plus y is equals to 10 over 3. So this is a third plus y is equals to 10 over 3. We can multiply through by LCM, which is 3. By 3, 1, by 3, 1. By 3, 1, by 3, 1. We remain with 1. We remain with 1 plus 3y is equals to 10. Let's group like terms together. We have 3y is equals to 10 minus 1, which is 9. We divide both sides by 3. And when you divide 9 by 3, we get y is equals to 3. So in this case, our solution is x is 1 and y is 3. And if you prove by substituting in these equations, you will find that the values are correct. So for the case of your exercise, can you solve our example 2 using elimination method? And you check whether you are going to get the values like this. So check whether you will get the value of x 2 and the value of y 3. So those are the solutions, but you can try at your own time and check whether following the same methodology you are going to get the solutions that I have given you. x2, y3. Let's meet in the next lesson.